Do you struggle with perpetually dry lips? Me too. I live in Canada, and right now each day is colder and drier than the last, so it's no surprise that I am a lip mask fiend. Overnight lip masks are like lip balms, but better, richer and longer lasting. Even though they're marketed as a nighttime thing, I tend to use lip masks day and night during the drier months. I've formulated quite a few lip masks over the years, but I've never managed to make one with an ingredient list that is as short and flexible as the formulation I'm sharing today. It's also super creamy, moisturizing, and luxurious. You'll need just 5 ingredients, and 3 of those are surprisingly flexible. This formulation can easily be vegan and all-natural, and I've designed it so you can customize your lip mask in endless ways. We'll begin by weighing out the ingredients for our heated phase. We're going to make a 25 gram or roughly 1 ounce batch today. And I know that doesn't sound like much, but in the world of lip products, it's quite a lot. Our first ingredient is where most of that rich, creamy, long-wearing lip masky magic comes from. It's thick, gooey, sticky, and despite that rather unappetizing description, is pretty much magic for dry winter lips. You'll need 11.25 grams pomegranate sterols. This rich emollient is a brilliant vegan alternative to lanolin and forms the base of our lip mask. If you don't have pomegranate sterols, refined and deodorized lanolin will also work really well. No matter what you do though, do not use normal unrefined lanolin instead. It smells horrendous and will make a lip mask that also smells, well, awful. Now, as lovely as pomegranate sterols are, it's really sticky. So let's introduce some ingredients to help temper that tackiness. I really want you to have fun with this next ingredient. Try using it to create a theme, or just choose something you love. You'll need a liquid oil. I'm using cranberry oil as Christmas is coming up, and a cranberry lip mask sounds delightful. But other options include jojoba oil, apricot kernel oil, and argan oil. You'll need 4.75 grams. To boost richness a bit more, I've also included a little glossy castor oil in this formulation. Weigh out 3.75 grams. The last ingredient in our heated phase does a couple important jobs. It helps knit together the first 3 ingredients, it improves wear time, boosts creaminess, and hardens the lip mask so it's not a sloppy, gooey mess. You'll need 5 grams cera bellina. This is a modified beeswax that creates oil gels rather than just like harder oils, and that really helps give this lip mask more of a mask feel than a balm feel. If you are looking for a vegan alternative, myrica fruit wax is a great alternative. This vegan wax is nowhere near as famous as candelilla and carnauba wax are, but unlike those waxes, it's creamy, so I find it makes a much better alternative for beeswax. I tested it in this formulation and found a 1-for-1 swap works well, though it is a titch softer. If you would like to use regular beeswax instead of cera bellina, please read the free partner blog post linked below for guidance on how to do that, along with links to places to purchase all the ingredients. Now that we've got our heated phase weighed out, we can start melting it together. Combine the 4 base ingredients in something you can heat up. I like a 1-cup Pyrex style measuring cup, as the thick glass and pouring spout makes things easier later on. Place your measuring cup in a water bath and heat over medium-low. While that's melting, gather your cool down phase ingredients. You only need 1, but I'm using 2 for a bit of fun. The first is vitamin E. This antioxidant helps extend the life of the product by delaying rancidity. And this next one, optional, but helps round out our theme, and it is a wee bit of colourful mica. Since I'm using cranberry oil, I want something that reminds me of cranberries, but if I'd selected apricot kernel oil, I might have chosen this gorgeous mica. And if I'd used blueberry oil, I think this would have been a beautiful option. Just a reminder about micas, always make sure the micas you purchase are ethically sourced, and if this is meant to be a vegan or a natural product, do double check the inky of each mica, as some contain carmine and/or synthetic dyes as part of the color blend. I'm going to use Sparkle Rose from TKB Trading. If you don't want to use any mica, or if you would like to include an essential oil, please refer to the Free Partner blog post for details on how to do that. You'll also want to set out some containers for your lip mask. You can use small jars or twist-up sticks. Jars are definitely more traditional for a lip mask, but not everyone loves rubbing their fingers on their mouth, so I formulated this lip mask to be firm enough to work in a tub or a tube. I'm going to fill 3 small jars and 2 lip balm tubes with this batch. Once the heated phase ingredients have melted, quickly weigh in 0.13 grams each of vitamin E and your mica. Stir, and then pour the mixture into your containers to set up. If you succumb to the same urge to try to get every last bit of lip mask out of your measuring cup and end up with rather ugly tops, you can use a hairdryer with a diffuser to remelt the surface of the lip mask and even it out. When the lip mask has solidified, that's pretty much it. Pop your caps on, add a label, and you're ready to use and/or gift. Now, I'm not crazy about how this mica turned out. It ended up much more apricot than cranberry. I used red 33 dye dispersed in castor oil for an earlier version of this formulation, and I think that turned out much more cranberry-y, so if you're doing cranberry, I would maybe do that instead, but you know, oh well. It's still pretty, and it still works. Use like you would use any lip balm. I especially recommend a generous slathering right before bed. And if you would like to learn how to make something else that's both very easy and fun, I think you will love this sudsy shampoo bar. Thank you so much for watching, and happy making. Bye!